What if I told you that the most successful people in history, from Roman emperors to modern CEOs, all shared one secret weapon? A mental framework so powerful that it could transform your entire life in just 30 days? Today, I'm going to show you how to build an iron mind using ancient Stoic principles that are more relevant now than ever before. And if you stick around until the end, I'll share the one Stoic exercise that changed my life forever. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Your Name, and if you're new here, this is where we dive deep into practical philosophy and self-improvement that actually works. 3 years ago, I was completely overwhelmed. Anxiety ruled my decisions, setbacks crushed my confidence, and I felt like I was constantly at the mercy of my emotions. Then I discovered Stoicism, not the boring philosophy you learned in school, but a practical system for mental toughness that literally changed everything. If this sounds like something you need in your life, smash that subscribe button and let's build that iron mind together. What is Stoicism? First, let's clear up what Stoicism actually is, because it's not about being emotionless or cold. Stoicism was founded in ancient Athens around 300 BC, but it reached its peak in Rome with emperors like Marcus Aurelius. These weren't weak men hiding from their feelings. They were leaders who needed unshakable mental strength to run an empire. The core idea is simple but revolutionary. You can't control what happens to you, but you have complete control over how you respond. That's it. That's the foundation of an iron mind. Think about it. When your boss criticizes you, you can't control their words, but you can control whether you let it ruin your day or use it as fuel for improvement. When you're stuck in traffic, you can't control the delay, but you can control whether you stress out or use the time to listen to this video and learn something new. The Iron Mind Framework. The Stoic Iron Mind is built on 4 unbreakable pillars. I call them the Iron Principles, and yes, that's an acronym that'll help you remember them. I, internal focus. The first pillar is internal focus. Stoics obsess over what they can control and completely ignore what they can't. Here's a simple exercise. Write down your biggest worry right now. Got it? Now ask yourself, is this 100% within my control? If not, you're wasting mental energy that could be building your iron mind instead. When I was rejected from my dream job, I spent weeks spiraling about the interviewer's decision, something I couldn't control. Once I shifted to what I could control, improving my skills, networking better, applying to more places, everything changed. I got an even better job within a month. Rational thinking. The second pillar is rational thinking. Your brain is constantly telling you stories, and most of them are wrong. Stoics train themselves to question their automatic thoughts. Your friend doesn't text you back. Your brain says, they hate me, I'm annoying. This friendship is over. A Stoic mind asks, what evidence do I actually have? Could they be busy? Is there a simpler explanation? This isn't toxic positivity, it's reality testing. Most of your suffering comes from the stories you tell yourself, not from actual events. Oh, obstacle is the way. The third pillar might be the most powerful. Obstacle is the way. This comes from Marcus Aurelius himself. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle you face is actually training for your iron mind. Failed a test? That's training in resilience. Got rejected? That's training in persistence. Lost money? That's training in financial wisdom. The obstacle isn't blocking your path, and it is your path to becoming mentally unbreakable. Now focus. The final pillar is now focus. Stoics live in the present, because it's the only place where you have any power. Right now, while watching this video, your mind probably wandered to your to-do list, a text message, or what you're having for dinner. That's normal, but it's also why you feel scattered and overwhelmed. An iron mind stays anchored in the current moment, because that's where all your strength lives. Practical exercises. Now let's get practical. Here are 3 daily exercises that will build your Stoic iron mind. Exercise 1, the morning reflection. Every morning, spend 5 minutes writing down one thing you're grateful for, one challenge you might face today, how you'll respond to that challenge using Stoic principles. This primes your brain for rational thinking before the chaos of the day begins. Exercise 2, the dichotomy of control. Throughout the day, when you feel stressed, pause and ask, is this in my control or not? If it's not, practice letting it go. If it is, take action immediately. I do this exercise probably 20 times a day, and it's like having a mental reset button. Exercise 3, the evening review. Before bed, review your day. When did you respond emotionally instead of rationally? What obstacles did you face and how did they make you stronger? What can you improve tomorrow? This isn't about judging yourself. It's about building self-awareness, which is the foundation of an iron mind. Real-world application. Let's see how this works in real situations you actually face. Scenario 1. Work stress. Your boss dumps a huge project on you with an impossible deadline. Old you. Panic, complain, stress eat, lose sleep. Stoic you. I can't control the deadline, but I can control my response. What's the most rational approach? Break it into smaller tasks. Ask for help where needed, do my best work, and accept the outcome. Scenario 2. Relationship conflict. Your partner criticizes something you did. Old you, get defensive, escalate the argument, say things you regret. Stoic you. I can't control their words, but I can control my response. Is there truth in their criticism? Can I learn from this? How can I respond with wisdom instead of emotion? Scenario 3. Financial setback. You face an unexpected expense that strains your budget. Or do you catastrophize, blame others, make emotional decisions? Stoic you. This is an obstacle that will make me stronger. What can I learn about financial planning? How can I adjust my spending? What opportunities might this create for me to be more resourceful? The transformation timeline. Here's what you can expect as you build your iron mind. Week 1 to 2, you'll catch yourself reacting emotionally, but you'll start to notice it happening. This awareness is huge progress. Week 3 to 4, you'll begin pausing before reacting. That pause is where your power lives. Month 2 to 3, others will start noticing your calm confidence. You'll handle stress better and make clearer decisions. Month 4 to 6, the iron mind becomes your default. Challenges that used to break you now barely register as speed bumps. I'm not exaggerating. This timeline mirrors my own transformation exactly. The person I was 3 years ago couldn't handle a negative comment without spiraling for days. Now, I see criticism as data to improve or ignore depending on the source. Common mistakes to avoid. Before we wrap up, here are the 3 biggest mistakes people make when trying to build a Stoic mindset. Mistake 1, thinking Stoicism. Means suppressing emotions. Wrong. It means not being controlled by your emotions. Mistake 2, trying to be perfect immediately. This is a practice, not a destination. You'll mess up, and that's part of the training. Mistake 3, using Stoicism to avoid taking action. Some people use accepting what I can't control as an excuse for giving up. True Stoics take massive action on what they can control. The life-changing exercise. I promised you the one exercise that changed my life forever, so here it is. The death meditation. Once a week, spend 10 minutes imagining this is your last day alive. Not in a morbid way, but as a reminder of what truly matters. When you really absorb that your time is limited, you stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. You stop caring about the opinion of people who don't care about you. You start focusing on what you can control, because you realize how precious that control actually is. This exercise gave me perspective that no amount of positive thinking ever could. It's the ultimate iron mind builder, because it forces you to confront the ultimate reality and find peace with it. Your iron mind journey starts right now. Here's your homework. Choose one of the 4 iron principles and focus on it this week. Try the morning reflection exercise for the next 7 days. Drop a comment below telling me your biggest mental challenge.